Hi, welcome to the Pete's Parlay Show here at SBR Forum Videos for the week of NFL Week 2, College Football Week 3. I'm Peter Loshak. This is the second show that we're doing this season. Last week I had a 17 round robin, 5 of them hit, so the profit was about half of the risk, and I did make kind of a bad decision though. I took Cincinnati on the money line, and that lost. If I had taken the +3, it would have been a push. That would have made the profit way higher. But these are the chances that you take. I'm just happy that didn't lose. All right, here we go. Looking ahead to NFL Week 2. Hope we can do this again. I have another smaller round robin, and hopefully this will hit. All right. Here we go. The first one that I'm going to be mostly college this week, actually, just because of just the way the lines are. The NFL lines, a lot of people did really well in Week 1, especially the guests on my videos, but the lines in Week 2, everyone agrees, looking a little bit tougher. All right, we will start off with Bowling Green in college football. Bowling Green, now I could take money line +120 or spread +3. I'm going to go with the spread, +3, -120. This was a pick that Steve from collegefootballwinning.com recommended. Obviously Bowling Green's awesome this year. When I looked at it, it looked like a good play to me. Then I talked to Brent from BetDSI, and he said that's a live dog. Sharps are on Bowling Green, so that seals it for me. Bowling Green +3, -120 is one of the picks. Then there's going to be another college football pick that I'm going to take, Northern Illinois. Now, right now they're -28.5. These are all DSI lines, and I'm going to buy down to 28 -120. Now, that's a stupid thing to do. That half point is not worth those 10 cents, but fuck it. It's fucking stupid. Parlay show. I'm a pussy. If I won't be able to handle it if Northern Illinois winds up winning by 28 and I take 28.5. So, for peace of mind, I'll take it. Northern Illinois, -28, -120. That was a pick given by Troy West from allplayswin.com, and pretty obvious why that might have some value. And I think unless anything is surprising about that game, Northern Illinois should cover the 28 pretty easily. All right, then other plays in college that I didn't take basically just came from Brent saying that they were sharp sides. Washington, Illinois, Public's on the over, Sharps on the under. I'm sure that's true, but I haven't handicapped that game yet, so I'm not going to throw it in the parlay. UTEP, New Mexico State, Public, and Sharps on the over. Great. Might wind up betting it myself, but haven't handicapped that game also, so I'm not going to put it in the parlay. Then let's move on. Oh, and then also Alabama, -8. I was thinking about taking that. Probably a play with value. Troy West likes Alabama -8. Brent from DSI told me he hasn't seen sharp action as yet on that one, but not confident enough in it to put it in the parlay. And then Louisville -13.5. Troy West loves Louisville -13.5. Brent told me Sharps and the Public are betting on Louisville, so that's obviously probably the right side there. I'm going to be a pussy and not put it in. I could put it in and make the parlay, pay a lot more, but I'm going to pussy out. I'm not going to take Louisville -13.5, although for all the reasons I just listed, probably the sharp side. All right, let's get to the NFL games. All right, some of the games that I didn't pick, New Orleans -3, Sharps and the Public, according to Brent, are on New Orleans, and that's pretty interesting. It makes me a little bit nervous. Probably is the right side. I'm not going to include it. Then also, Sharps are on Buffalo +3, according to Brent. Joe Duffy handicapped that game with me. He likes Buffalo +3, probably the right side. Carolina has a great front seven, though, and Cam Newton, very talented. So I'm going to stay off that, although pretty clearly Buffalo is the sharp side as of now. Then the two NFL games that I am taking, and I also considered taking Indianapolis -2. Troy West recommends that, but I'm not going to take it. Two NFL games I am taking. The first one comes from Tony George from TonyGeorgeSports.com, and that's going to be Washington +7. Green Bay has some issues this year. Not sure they're a fully dominant team. Why? This game is all hinges on RG3. He played not well in the first half last week. Played a lot better in the second half when the game was already out of reach. If he comes back here and continues his improvement, I think that Washington getting 7 points is good value. So I'm going to take that. Washington +7, -110, and then fourth pick in the NFL, Cincinnati on Monday night, -6.5, -115. This line, I handicapped the game with Joe Duffy. I said I loved Cincinnati. He said he loved it. He agreed. This could be a trap, but all signs right now say Pitt, is in a world of trouble, and Cincinnati, great defense, the offense clicking. Andy Dalton, slightly unreliable, but Got to think Cincinnati minus 6.5, minus 115 at DSI has some value. If it loses, I got trapped. Fine. So that's 4 teams. Bowling Green plus 3, minus 120. Northern Illinois minus 28, minus 120. Washington plus 7, minus 110. Cincinnati minus 6.5, minus 115. And I'm going to do a round robin, a $20 round robin, 3s and 4s. So that's $100 to win 655, 68. And the good thing is only 3 of those sides win. I'll still win a little bit, just like last week. So that's Pete's parlay for NFL Week 2, college football Week 3. Hope we have another positive week, and I'll catch you all again next week.